What it do, family? It's your girl Toot, and I am back, Jack. Shout out to my family. I love y'all the long way. Thank you so much for all of the support. Thank you. I love you the long way. Listen, you know the vibe. I need you to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and heavy on the subscribe, okay? I'm on the road to 100K, and I need your help, no cap. So smash that subscribe button and help me get to my goal expeditiously. Now, look, we're about to go over here to, I'm Crystal. You know what I'm saying, to Crystal, and everybody know Crystal is Jazz X's girlfriend. She made a video saying, "Now leave me alone." So without further ado, we about to slide into this video. Let's get it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have not been on YouTube in so long, y'all. I ain't been up here really because it's like, I've been stuck in like real life, y'all. Like I've been really like getting my shit together, clearing my mind, focusing on me, getting shit in order. You know, it's a new year now. Last year whooped my fucking ass.
Mine
and I mean that wholeheartedly, okay? 1 second. Let me go get me a chair. Cause I was gonna say, hold on, cause what? On my side, what? Okay, anyway, so usually I don't do shit like that.
No, you gotta give it to Jazz. You know what I'm saying? Jazz, she has some beautiful, she got her beautiful little flock. You feel me? Tay beautiful, Crystal beautiful. And I just don't think that people should do the compare and contrast, you know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they are no longer together. But I was very interested to hear her side of things, even though certain things I'm not 100% caught up on, but I am doing some research. So, yeah, bear with me.
Like, come to the internet and address problems between me and my friends or me and my significant other. Like, every detail, I don't do that. This is not what I do. But what I also don't do is half telling stories, painting it to be as if you're the victim all the fucking time. You know? And it's like, I'm tired of being the person that's always in the wrong when it hits the media. And that's mainly because I don't say anything. And it's like, who am I to bring something that really did happen in real life to the media? We all got each other numbers. The situation is over with. Let's jump into the situation because it's a lot of pride.
I want to know what her skin routine is. Like, damn, I'm hearing what she's saying, but I'm like, I don't see one blemish in this bitch. I need that.
It's a lot of situations that needed to be addressed. And honestly, I'm not trying to come off like, I'm keeping this shit a buck. Like, I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not leaving anything out. I'm keeping this shit a buck, okay? With me and Jazz, I never portrayed that we had the perfect relationship. I never said we never argued. I never said we never tussled. I never said none of that, okay? That 100% did happen in my relationship. It happens in everybody's relationship. And if it don't happen in yours, kudos to you. But it happened in mine. And I'm not ashamed to say that. There was goods and there was bads. This particular situation was one of our worst moments. So, we end up around.
Yo, no cap, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm only 2 minutes in, and I'm really loving the way she's articulating herself. Like, dead ass serious. Like, I like how she's putting it. And what she's saying right now is on the A. And that's one thing I hate about YouTube. Stop acting like perfect patties. We've all been there, done that. So it's just like, have some grace. Like, god damn, bro, that's so aggravating to me.
This time, me and Jazz was going through like a little rocky period where we was like, I'm done with you, but you still my bitch, you know?
Facts.
Type shit. So, we was just going through like a little back and forth part that was just real stressful around that time. So, also while we was going through what we was going through, we had 2 other friends that was going through their situation. And somehow, the situations between us venting to each other between our relationship problems, it became a mix. To the point that this person knows stuff that they not supposed to know. This person knows stuff that they not supposed to know. Okay. All type of stuff, you know. Hey, Kenzie.
Hi, guys.
Period. So that's just how it was. So we ended up going to Nomad, and I was just like, you know, like when you go into a place and you see your nigga and shit, and you like trying to act like you don't see your nigga type shit, but you also see your nigga type shit, but you also like don't want to be into it. So you still go.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So you still go? Like that's the type of time I was on. Like even though me and Jazz like not the best right now, like we at least we trying. So I'ma not be like that, and I'ma still pop out and go outside with her. I ended up bringing my friends with me. So keep in mind, prior to this, or if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Tony and Shai wasn't there. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tony. They had already had their conversation about the little tension that was between Tony and Jazz. Jazz basically felt like Tony was gonna take my side, whether I was right or wrong, and she ain't fuck with that. So she just, I don't know. I wouldn't say she had like an issue, like a real issue with Tony. It was just, I don't know. She just didn't like that she was my friend and she was behind me with whatever I decided to be with. And there was, at a certain point of time, there was conversations about Tony being made behind both of our backs. I didn't know any of this was going on. But when it was brought to our attention, it kind of made me look a little weird. You know, like, oh, these is your girlfriend friends and they talk about me. You had to be talking about me with them. And it was like, that was never the case, because I would never sit up and talk about my friends with another group of people, because that's not who I am. That's not what I do. Anyways, fast forward. We get to know Matt. I assume that the tension between Tony and Jazz is over with, okay? No. Obviously, something was said between... I was told that Jazz must have said something like, why did she bring them with her?
Congratulations, powerful!
And I didn't hear that. But keep in mind, like, I'm not even necessarily, like, really talking to Jazz. Like, I'm like, hey, Jazz, but that's really it. So, like, I'm not really, like, peeping what's going on. Like, I'm just there. You know, like, I'm in my own I'm not even focused on Jazz and Tony and them. I'm focused on me and Jazz at this point. Like, what we got going on. But I'm still, like, standing on business. You know? Anyways. So, whatever the case may be, the night goes on, the night goes on. Keep in mind, I don't know that that was said until after the night. After all of this shit transpired. So, we on the way to the house. I'm talking to my two friends that I said also had their relationship problems at the time. We was going through our relationship problems. And they telling me some shit about my girlfriend type shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I get to the house. So they're like, don't say nothing. So even Tony and Shai was like, don't say nothing. Like, let her say something to you first. So I'm like, okay. We come in. I just immediately go into it. Like, why did I hear blase, blase, A, B, and C? And she's like, what? So I end up calling them on the phone. So now, me and Jazz going back and forth with them, and they telling me what I'm hearing, and I'm telling her that they not lying on her, and she telling me that they lying on her. So it's just a whole bunch of shit. So Jazz ends up saying out of the blue, like, you know what, I don't fuck with none of you hoes. That's when everything went left. That's when everything went left. Keep in mind, everybody is drunk, everybody's underneath the influence, whatever the case may be.
Not taking away from nobody's story, but you know what's really baffling me right now with this whole situation is that right now it is 2024 and they're arguing about something that happened like almost a year and a half ago. And it just goes to show you just how messy shit really be. And it ain't them, you know what I'm saying, but just outside sources, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro, like, I know it's aggravating to them. To where, like, she's doing her thing. I follow her on Twitter. I think she's hilarious when it comes down to certain shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. But it's like, they're all in different places. And it's like, nigga, why is y'all still stuck there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy as hell, but let's keep going.
I felt like Jazz was talking to Tony and Shai and them felt like Jazz was directing that to everybody as a whole. That's when shit went left. Tony got up and was like, bitch, who are you talking about? And keep in mind, Jazz is drunk. Jazz is at home in her comfort of her own house. She said, you. One thing led to another. Somebody said some shit. I'm not sure if it was Tony. I'm not sure if it was Shia. I'm not sure if it was Ari. Somebody said something like, we gonna jump you. And I must have got up like, no, y'all not. So I'm looking at everything transpire, and I see Jazz go in the room.
I ain't gonna lie, I will give her a big W on that, because she was like, shit, I'm pissed off at her ass too, but ain't nobody jumping nobody, period. I don't give a fuck how mad I am at her ass, you feel me?
Jazz go in the room, she get her shit, she put it in her drawers, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, Jazz, we not doing that. To the point, I'm fighting with Jazz. Jazz is still going back and forth with them, like arguing, like, nah, jump who, jump.
Now this is not a D-riding situation. If I was in that particular situation, I'm feeling the same way as Jazz, because you're, first of all, what you're not gonna do is disrespect me in my own house. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in my crib, you feel me? You're not gonna say you're gonna jump me and think that I'm not gonna react. You feel me? I probably would have reacted the same way. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to do that or whatever. So a lot of people is like, you know, thinking that her reaction was unorthodox. It's not. You feel me? Like if you in your crib, your own crib, you know what I'm saying, and somebody saying they finna do some harm to you, bro, you going to go get the strap. I know I am. Now, I don't know how y'all was raised, but I'm going to get it.
Oh, y'all in my shit. Da, 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 da.
Shit.
Somebody said some shit like, we going to drop the load.
Oh, nah. Okay. Red flag number 2. I'm trying to figure out where the problem is, because you ain't dropping no location to my house too. Nah, hold on. Let's keep going.
That's when J-Long proceeded to take out his gun.
Hell yeah.
And point it at the car. Still in that predicament. Let's pause the story right there. I lay my head at this house. My son lay his head at this house. We all lay our head at this house. You threatening to drop a location, and you mad at me because they put out a gun on you when you jeopardizing everybody in this house safety down to
the end of the video. The fuck we still talking about it for? Next! Like, I mean, I don't get it. That's it. If you jeopardizing my well-being, I'm going to react. Now don't be looking all dumb as fuck when I react. Shawty, like she said, you got children, you got family in this house. Boy, I wish a nigga would talk about a low. Man, boy, stop.
To my baby. Really and truly, I should have stood on business and not gave a fuck right then and there. Because at that point, you're not only playing with them, you're playing with me.
Facts.
So, still in that time, I'm still playing mediator, getting on his ass to the point that me and J-Long actually ended up arguing real bad. To the point, whoever he was dating at the time, he was on the phone with her. I'm telling him bring the girl to Houston so I can fight her, since he want to talk reckless to me. He want to pull out guns. He want to do all this. I'm still arguing in behalf of these people. And they took my car, went to my house, left me, came back to my shit, broke my cameras, all type of shit. And I'm the one in the wrong? No, I'm not the one in the wrong.
And let's just keep it real. Now, we got to put all aspects of the story in here so everybody can be on the same page. Now, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just giving y'all perspective because we already reacted to J-Long's video. Now, he was at the house, but you got to understand, he said he was like laying down. So when he goes to wake up, it's all of this shit going on. And then he hearing Jazz talking about get out, she got straps. He in the middle of his sleep, and they talking about dropping locations. Now, to me, I'm just being honest. I think any one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, or any other the people that I love would have did the same shit. Hell, a fight broke out at Chuck E. Cheese in Mondrian when I had to, like, really tell this boy that I was like, I'd never seen him like that. Because I was at the salad bar, but he didn't see me because I'm small. But the fight broke out, like, behind me. So he thought it was, and he went spastic. So I get why sometimes the J-Longs and the Mondrians and shit, they react the way that they react. Because at the end of the day, we are still women. You know what I'm saying? No matter how we wear our drawers, you know what I'm saying? And they going to already have a protective instinct. So I'm just still trying to find out where J-Long went wrong. Because in my personal opinion, I still don't feel like it was nothing wrong with what he did. And that's just for real, for real.
Keep in mind, they did ask me, Crystal, can we leave? I'm still going through what the fuck I'm going through on this phone. You asking me, can we leave? No, bitch, I'm going through my relationship problems. When y'all hoes go through y'all shit with y'all niggas, don't nobody, oh, come on, let's go. I got da 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 da. Y'all is talking crazy to this girl in her house and mad that she is escalating the situation. And still in that same breath, I'm still defending y'all, and I still end up to be the bad guy. That's how I took the situation. And that's the story I've been saying, that's the story I'm going to keep saying, and that's what happened. Because it's not like, oh, one person said their story and that's it, and now we could just rekindle with whatever story that Crystal may possibly have. No, I'm going to put the story out too. Because I was there that night. I had to be in the middle. I had to fight with damn near both of y'all that fucking night. And that shit was unfair to me. Like, nobody ever thought, like, damn, what? Like, why would you put me in a position where I have to choose between my friends and my bitch? As somebody that's my friend. Like, that shit was just mind-boggling to me at the time. But still, me being me still being like, okay, these is my friends, they still girls. This is Jazz, even though she a girl, she could get her one. And I didn't know about no conversation about somebody asking Jazz for her one. Because on God, I would let them get their one right then and there. Because the jumping shit, we not doing. But these is both girls. Y'all want to get y'all one? Okay, better not one person jump in. Y'all get y'all one. That could have been arranged. But the whole jumping shit and telling people you gonna drop they low, don't act confused why people was getting on that with you. Because if you was at your hometown and somebody came to your residence and told you that they was gonna jump you and you own a gun and you can use your Second Amendment and you live in Texas where they have stand your ground laws, I doubt you will be letting anybody tell you that they gonna jump you in your own fucking residence.
And that's just
that makes no sense. Instead, everybody should have just, okay, the next day, apologize, whatever the case may be. Y'all ain't gotta be cool, but understand there was a principle behind that shit.
I gotta admit, this video right here, it makes Crystal look very attractive. Maybe because, you know, sometimes you see Crystal hype sometimes, but when she's this, nigga, it's like, you definitely can understand her. People definitely got her misguided on Twitter sometimes. And I know she's trolls sometimes too, but I just feel like in this, I believe this because she's taking complete accountability. And that would have been a fucked up situation. You don't never want to be in a situation to where you arguing with your friends and your significant other. It's always going to be, anyway, you feel me? But as of right now, the way that she's telling the story, I believe that. I do. Why would she lie?
Simple. No, everybody wanted to be weird after the shit. We ended up having a conversation about it, still being cool, but it just wasn't the same. And then that's just what it was with me and Shia. Now, as far as the Maya shit, I wasn't even gonna speak on that. This girl sat on the phone with me, then been on the phone with me and Maya multiple times. I done promoted this girl fucking weight gain pills. I done sat on the phone with her, talked to her about my bitch, all type of shit. And yeah, that might
89. Didn't I tell you people see what we be biting on here? I mean, 89. We gotta look like we got some sense on this platform. They read y'all comments. It's 3 videos right now on my channel to where it's y'all comments is what they talking about the most. Act like y'all got some sense. We are a representation of one another.
Be on me for oversharing, but bitch, you was definitely engaging in the conversation. You was definitely making it seem like you wanted to be cool. So I don't get where, oh, me and Crystal was never friends. Bitch, I sat on the phone and told you, you feel me? We on the phone discussing our niggas together. Are we not? But you don't owe me no loyalty. And it's not even about the loyalty, bitch. It's girl code. Bitch, that's weird. Simple. And Maya, yeah, I could have asked you or whatever the case may be, but how?
Now, Maya is a Mar girl, right? Just drop it down in the comments. I just want to make sure that I'm putting everybody's faces to the names. Okay, let's go.
How the fuck I'm supposed to ask you some shit I don't even fucking know? You right there, front, face, and center. Then around the time, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck my business getting back to Jazz. How the fuck is my business getting back to Jazz if I'm telling Maya? Like, it's a lot of shit that was goofy, clowned out, fake, backdoor about that situation. And that's just it. Simple. I don't gotta fuck with y'all hoes. I unfollowed y'all and that was it. Simple. The fuck, I didn't get on the internet and make no to be honest video. To be honest, fuck y'all. That's how I feel. The fuck, I don't...
Yo, the way that shit rolled off, though, it was so perfect. You be living for shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? You live for moments when it just come out like that. You say you trying to make these to be honest videos, nigga, to be honest, fuck y'all. And eating that.
I don't get no fuck. It don't gotta be no beef, but I don't fuck with y'all. Simple. That's why I followed you. Now, for you to sit down and make a video and make it seem like I'm fucking picking with you and I'm delusional and da-da-da-da-da, please. Please. Bitch, ain't shit delusional. Because for one, I will never be in y'all hoes' face if I'm taking your nigga down. What? I can't be up in her face. I took her nigga down before. The fuck? I don't play like that. That's not how I do. That's not real bitch shit. Simple. And all the extra...
All right, so I'm getting this together. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So what y'all trying to say is that Maya had a friend that she put Jazz on. That's what y'all saying? So basically, that's where all this get a little weird. Okay, that's the India girl. I wasn't saying no names, but okay, I know that's part. So basically, Maya and India is friends. And Maya put Jazz on to India. So they must have had a little freak fest. No, Jazz went after her, whatever the case may be. So that's where we at. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm on the same program. Let's proceed.
This and this and this and this and this and this. If you wasn't in this, get the fuck out.
Oh, hold on. So time out. I got to ask this question because it's very important. So this girl, she was coming around. She was in front of Crystal like she wasn't smashing Jazz. Is that what y'all saying? Oh, no. Oh.
Business. I don't know what you speaking for. Simple. I don't get why everybody feel like they gotta speak out when it come to me. Shut the fuck up and stay in y'all place. I ain't none of y'all business. Y'all ain't none of my business. I don't care about you hoes. You hoes don't gotta care about me. Simple. The fuck? Stop with the video. Stop with the making yourselves a victim shit. That shit is blowing me. I won't lie to you. The fuck? Ain't nobody picking on y'all. Ain't nobody bullying y'all. I don't gotta beef with you hoes. I don't gotta know you hoes. Know that? The fuck? Anyways, that's my piece. Now, as far as me sitting down with Noonie, I am 100% okay with sitting down with Noonie. But I do have my side of my story. She got her side of her story. Jazz got her side of her story. I don't give a fuck no more. If we're gonna move forward, we're gonna move forward. Simple. If we're not, we don't have to. I'm not forcing nobody to be my friend at all. But I'm not gonna lie, me and Noonie was genuinely friends at one point. Shit happens. Life happens. I don't know. But never did I ever come to the media. Never did I ever bash anybody. Never did I ever, like, if anything, I just said I would have never done that to you. Because, not speaking on you, Noonie, but Maya, I would have never done that to you. Ever. I would have never done that to anybody. Because that's not how I am. That's not real bitch shit like I said before.
So when Crystal was saying she would have never done that to her, what she mean is that she wouldn't have never put one of her homegirls on her mar, knowing that she has a friendship with Maya. Is that what she's saying? You know what I mean, or whatever. I told you I was gonna be having a little bit of questions when oh yeah, that's that I could see why this situation got a little out of hand, yeah.
Anyways, that's my piece. That's what I have to say. I don't care how anybody take this video. I said what the fuck I said. Simple. Catch me in the next video, guys. I really hate to start my year off with the negativity, but what we're not gonna do, 2024, if we're not gonna do anything, we're taking accountability.
Yeah, Cat Williams started off this. Everybody taking accountability this year. Cat got everybody telling the truth.
Say and admit where I was fucked up at. It's y'all turn. Simple. Bye.
Energy. She said, I didn't take accountability and say where I fucked up at. Now, y'all do y'all part. You can't help but respect that. You feel me? Like, dead ass serious. One thing that makes this situation so messed up is because you got so many different type of friendship dynamics in this. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you had. It looks like you had a friendship that was going on between Crystal and Maya. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever. And that's where it gets tricky. Now, see, it's terrible for all the parties. And I'm just going to keep this shit a stack from based on what I know. You know what I'm saying? In Maya particular situation, you know what I'm saying? She's been with her Amar mad long. So, granted, Jazz is going to probably hold a little bit more value in her heart than anybody else. Now, the only problem that I see that maybe might have went wrong with Maya is the fact that if you know that Jazz is your partner, you know what I'm saying? If you know that's your partner and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, don't even introduce no shit. Now, if some shit happened, or whatever, then that's on them or whatever. But if you are friends with somebody, don't be no parts of this shit. Because no matter what, it's just going to be messy. You feel what I'm saying? In Crystal's situation, she thought she had a friend. So, I mean, granted, you know how we going to do as girls. She going to be telling her about Jazz ass. You know what I'm saying? Maya going to be telling her ass about her Mar ass. It's just what we supposed to do. But at the end of the day, it's supposed to stop there. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to go to the other people. Because if Crystal goddamn kept it a stack with you and took everything in confidence and then go repeat anything to Jazz for Armar to find out, then the code should have been shared amongst. That's just how I feel about the particular situation. Now, you know what I'm saying? They saying Jazz is about to drop her story too. But at the end of the day, I'm in agreement. I mean, the only thing that I'm trying to understand is why is this even being talked about? It's, oh, it doesn't matter. It have no relevance. Some of the people that was in a relationship at that time ain't even in relationships no more. You know what I'm saying? So to even be talking about this shit, just tarnishing your brand new 2024, it could be a little weird. You know what I mean? But, hey, what can you say at this particular point? I want to know how y'all feel, though. Drop it down in the comments. Do you think this is an all-around messy situation? I want to know, do you think that in Noonie video she opened a can of worms for this just to go crazy? And do you feel like it could have been like it could have went without it? I want to know. Drop it down in the comments. Let's be very mature and let's look at this shit like you was in a particular situation. You feel what I'm saying? No wrongs, no rights. Just what would you do in that particular situation? Drop it down below. Y'all stay tuned. It looks like we're gonna get into Jazz video once she drop. Let's get it.